Why is pain inevitable? Are you truly happy right now? Or do you feel that something is always missing? Do you achieve what you desire, only to find yourself restless again, craving something more? If so, you are not alone. This is simply the nature of human existence. Life itself is built on suffering. Some say that pain can be eliminated, that once you achieve your dreams, all anxiety and dissatisfaction will disappear. But that is an illusion. Pain is not just a part of life, it is life itself. Schopenhauer said, "From the moment we are born, we are thrown into suffering. To live is to desire, and as long as desire exists, fulfillment will always be temporary. The moment we satisfy one need, another takes its place. Pain is not something we can escape, it is an endless cycle that defines our existence. First, humans are designed to feel incomplete. When we are hungry, we seek food. When we are lonely, we long for connection. When we succeed, we immediately set our sights on something greater. Even when we attain what we desire, the satisfaction does not last. We soon grow accustomed to it and crave more. This, Schopenhauer argued, is the fundamental truth of life. Second, pain never truly ends. The moment one problem is solved, another emerges. When we are young, we suffer from a lack of money. When we become wealthy, we face new anxieties. Some delay marriage to enjoy their freedom, only to find themselves lonely later. No matter how much we try to control life, suffering always finds its way back to us. There was a man who believed that success would bring happiness. He thought that if he got into the right school, landed the right job, and earned enough money, all his troubles would disappear. But reality proved otherwise. Each achievement brought only temporary relief, followed by a new wave of dissatisfaction. He began to wonder, why does happiness never last? Why does something always feel missing? Schopenhauer said, "Life is an endless cycle of desire and lack. The more we try to escape pain, the deeper we sink into it. The moment we expect lasting happiness, suffering returns. This is simply how life works. There is only one solution: not to resist pain, but to accept it as an undeniable part of existence. Pain is not something to be avoided. Instead of wishing for a life free from suffering, we must understand why it exists. This, Schopenhauer believed, is the first step toward true strength, the ability to see life for what it truly is and remain unshaken by it. The more you chase pleasure, the more unhappy you become. Every human desires happiness. We believe that making money, falling in love, and achieving success will bring us lasting joy. So we constantly chase pleasure, eating delicious food, traveling to new places, and setting bigger goals. But isn't it strange? No matter how much we achieve, happiness never lasts. Even when we get what we want, an emptiness soon follows. Why is that? Schopenhauer said, "Happiness does not come from pleasure, it comes from the absence of pain." Humans are fundamentally creatures of dissatisfaction. We seek to escape suffering and eliminate discomfort. But the moment one problem disappears, a new one takes its place. Fulfillment never lasts because the cycle of desire never ends. First, pleasure is always temporary. A good meal brings joy, but once we are full, we no longer crave it. Achieving a long-awaited goal is exciting, but over time, we grow used to it. The moment we satisfy one desire, we immediately start looking for something greater. This is simply human nature. Second, The pursuit of pleasure creates new suffering. Earning more money makes us want even more. Finding love brings the fear of losing it. Leaving a stable job for freedom can later lead to financial anxiety. The more we chase pleasure, the more we set ourselves up for disappointment and worry. There was a woman who believed happiness came from success. She set big goals, thinking that achieving them would finally make her content. And for a brief moment, she was. But soon, new pressures emerged: the need to aim higher, to achieve more, to prove herself again. She realized something important: happiness does not come from reaching goals, but from accepting the present moment as it is. Schopenhauer said, "Pleasure is never permanent. In fact, it often creates new pain." So what should we do? Should we continue chasing fleeting moments of happiness? Or should we learn to break free from the cycle of endless desire? True happiness does not come from acquiring more. Instead, it comes from stepping outside the trap of constant craving. The solution is not to chase pleasure, but to accept the present moment for what it is. Do not eliminate pain. We instinctively try to avoid pain. We seek a more comfortable life, dreaming of a state free from fear and suffering. But isn't it strange? The more we try to escape pain, the more it seems to find us. We struggle to be happy, yet in that struggle, we create even more anxiety. So where is the real problem? Schopenhauer said, the more we try to eliminate pain, the deeper we sink into it. Pain is an unavoidable part of life. If that is true, then there is only one thing we can. Do not reject pain, but use it. First, pain is an inevitable part of existence. A life without suffering does not exist. The more we acknowledge and accept this truth, the less control pain has over us. When we resist pain, it only feels stronger. But when we embrace it, its grip weakens. Second, pain can be a source of growth. Without discomfort and dissatisfaction, we have no reason to improve. True happiness does not come from a life without suffering, but from becoming stronger through it. Pain is not just an obstacle, it is a force that pushes us to evolve. There was a man who feared failure. Every time he attempted something new, he hesitated, worried that things might go wrong. That fear kept him from taking action. But one day, he realized something: the very act of avoiding pain was slowly destroying his life. From that moment on, he no longer feared failure. Instead, he chose to experience it, to learn from it. And for the first time, he was no longer trapped by fear. Schopenhauer said, the greatest pain comes from fearing pain itself. Instead of wasting energy trying to eliminate pain, we should accept and use it. Running from suffering only strengthens its power. Facing it turns it into fuel for growth. In the end, how we deal with pain determines the course of our lives. Avoiding it only makes it worse, while confronting it makes us stronger. Now, a choice must be made. Will you live in fear of suffering, or will you transform it into an opportunity? The moment you learn to use pain, it can no longer control you.